quick. I think you're going to find this really interesting. All right, so I've been trying to get people to understand about color coding technology. This is something that we developed. Well, God bless me to be able to develop and to make. And basically, it is a coding that is embedded in our screen paints that allow the projector to be able to recognize and see color. Now, I was just talking about this a few minutes ago, and I thought to myself, well, I'm going to do this demonstration just showing regular red paint versus our blue versus our green, showing you that our screens being green and one being blue can actually read different shades of color. All right, so before we get started, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I am the inventor of the Supreme Ambient Light Rejection 12, the Supreme Exotic Ambient Light Rejection 15, and our Advanced Ambient Light Rejection 17. All right, so what the color coding technology does, it allows the projector to be able to perceive, or actually to receive color, actually to read color. And this coding is actually embedded in the screen paint. And when the projector hits the screen, it basically bypasses the color of the surface, which would pretty much change everything on the screen, either green or blue, and basically allows you to be able to see the color that the coding is allowing the projector to be able to see despite the color of the surface. So what we have here is, this is color coding technology, which is the green screen behind you. This is a shipping container box. That's what I was drying in the next room. Half of that is coated with the color coding technology. And this right here is everyday red house paint. So it has no coating in it whatsoever. And I'm going to show you what happens when we turn the projector on and we show the different colors. Now, like I said, this screen's green right there in the background. That's blue. And this is without coating. These two have coating in them. All right, so I'm going to move out of the way so you can see. And we're just going to project colors. So right now I am producing the color blue from my Chrissy projector. And as you can see, the screen that is blue is producing a blue color. The screen in the back, which is green, is producing a green screen. Sorry, a blue color. And the everyday red house paint that doesn't have any of our coating embedded into it is just producing red. And that's the coder. That gives you a better idea how our color coding reacts. So, as I said before, if I cover up the projector, you will see that the screen here is blue. The one in the background is green, and this screen is red. No color coding technology. These two have it. They can produce blue. All right, so let's go change over to our colors. Let's go bring up the color green.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me see. Screen color green.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
We'll have to work around her sometimes. All right, let's try this. Screensaver green.
Getting that from YouTube.
You got to work around it sometimes. All right, so we'll bring up a green screensaver. And as you can see, now they're producing green here and green there. That's not picking up any green whatsoever. Let's bring up the color brown.
Getting that from YouTube.
Is that straight brown, or is that the song with a weird sound brown in it? Let me see. Brown screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Not going to get what I want today. I got to fight this one. Brown screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I tell you, in technology, it gets so temperamental. Like literally, like she just does not want to work today. All right, let's try this one. Gray screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Yellow screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
There you go. You see it better that way. So when I do this, when we mark the colors on the screen, we're going to do multiple colors. You will notice that certain colors, like under blue, green, different colors we produce with the color coding technology, is going to be able to, it's going to produce a kind of what's the word for it? Some colors are going to pick up better darker blues, some are going to pick up better darker white, higher white levels, some are going to pick up higher contrast levels. They're not all going to react the same way. Someone made a comment when they said, well, if that color technology that you're putting in, that means all the paints will react the same. No, they don't all react the same. Because of the color that's being used, it sometimes reacts differently to the coating, which means that if we bring up red, one may bring up a darker red, one may bring up a lighter red. Someone may bring up a lighter blue, one may bring up a darker blue. It depends on how the coating reacts to the color of paint that we mixed in with it. Color blue.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now keep in mind, the screen behind you is green. The screen right here is blue. The coating we have here is red. So they're picking up violet and they're picking up blue. So like I said, when we get them all complete, we're going to do one screen. I think we're just going to do the 100-inch screen. We're going to do all the colors together. And you'll see with certain ones are going to pick up brighter reds. Some are going to pick up brighter blues. Some are going to pick up brighter yellows. They all react differently depending on the color that was put in when the coating was added. And that basically would debunk the theory of somebody saying, well, you know, it's no point in buying a different color because they're all going to react the same way. No, they don't all react the same way. But this right here will always remain red. It can't pick up blue. Can't pick up any of the colors. And that screen behind it is green. The color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
The color pink.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, if that surface was everyday green paint, it would come up with a tint of green in it. Everything would literally have a tint of green in it. It wouldn't be to pick up a solid color. Yeah, shake some quick. I need, I don't have one here at all, period. Never had anything here I need to work with. Story of my life. I'll show you something really interesting. All right, so the back side of this screen is black technology. That's a 12. So one side of the cardboard box we have black. That's 12 black technology on there. The 12s have a little bit of that technology embedded to them. That's how 12s can pick up white levels, because the white levels on 12s were heightened. Isn't that interesting? So now we have black and we have green. And they have color coding technology embedded in them, allow them to be able to see color. But each one reacts differently. Now, what I'm going to do, like I said, we're going to do a screen. We're going to put all the screens together. We're going to paint them all together, like we're going to do strip, 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 so you can see which ones react. I guarantee you, bar none, I can call it, where the green, the blue, and probably, let me see, they're going to pull up the heavier contrast levels. I know which one's going to pull heavier contrast levels. So, hold on a minute. Let's go over to our selection so I can get a good look at these. I can automatically tell you from the door which ones are going to pull the heavier contrast level, because we have to do this because customers need to know if they're going to be buying these, which one, how they're going to show up. So this one's going to pull contrast level. That's definitely going to happen. This one, this is the dark haze. That's definitely going to pull a good contrast level. Let me see. The green already has that capability, and blue is pretty much is good. It's kind of like it's better. It's going to have a higher contrast level than pink. Pink, being the lightest, is going to have the more a fair contrast level. But this right here, the colors are going to pop higher. The white levels are going to pop higher than all of these because it is a lighter screen. But as in color-wise, they all have the ability to produce amazing color levels. Ooh, check this out. These aren't mine. These are actually for a friend of mine. She's a big-time gamer, and she wanted to find some pink headsets, so I found some pink glow-in-the-dark headsets for her. I always hook my friends up. You don't have to pay me for anything. I just give them for free. She wants gaming headsets. She's lucky she got those, because, man, I was looking for some Hello Kitty headsets for her. Oh, that'd have been funny, because she does a lot of is it streaming with Twitch? I don't know too much about that. But she does that. I was going to get her either unicorn headsets or Hello Kitty. Okay. Do we have anything else? Oh, wait. Yes, we do. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like a side by side. As a matter of fact, you know what? I could do one of them now. Let's do this out of curiosity, all right? Let's do something interesting right now. That's out of curiosity, off topic. Let's do something crazy here. All right, so we're gonna expand the size of the screen. First things first. Let's see how these react. Now I got a sample sheet here, big piece right over here, that has the chocolate on it right now. So let's see how the chocolate reacts side by side to the screen. Let's see what happens, you know? So I gotta take this right here. It's the only thing I had to put it on top of right there. And we got a giant sample sheet here. I just need to know my end too. All right, so this side right here, I think that's the chocolate. No, that's the red. That's red, that's raspberry. That's raspberry. Well, what is this? This chocolate? I think that is chocolate. Is that chocolate? No, no, no. That's the gold. Yeah, that's Emperor Gold. That's the Emperor Gold right there. Business. I'll have to call them back. Right now I'm in the middle of a live stream. Call you later. There we go. That's why I gotta buy me a second phone. So let's see. Emperor hasn't been tested yet, but I'm curious. Let's see what happens. All right. All right. That's the Emperor Gold right there. All right. And that's next to the green. Now we just need to figure out where Mr. Bird set down a remote control. Sorry about that. I do this all the time. You know that, people. We know that. All right, so let's see. Let's go over here and just do this color fade out real quick. See, I told you, depending on the color and the formula that's dropped into it, some may have a brighter blue, some may not have a brighter blue. Just because there's a code dropped in it to allow it to recolor doesn't mean they all react the same way. And that's one of the fellows came in, he kind of made that accusation. He said, well, if there's no point in them being different colors because they're all going to react the same way anyway. There's a color code in it. Now, the color code reacts differently to actually the color of the paint that's actually put into it. This is why we need to do the lineup. We need to do the lineup and put them all together so you can see what you're getting. Now, some people may like this particular one, some people like that particular one. You know what I mean? Let's put in 10-hour color change.
Ritz cheese crispers are so bold and cheesy, so crispy. I need a bite.
Isn't that interesting? Now, if you see here, reds are going to be darker on the greens, where reds are going to be lighter on the Emperor Gold. Yeah, as soon as I get, probably we'll do that this week. We'll get all the colors, put them on the big screen, because now I want to see more of this. Now, that's the gold on that side. Now, if we switch it around, gold, we have the burgundy red on this side. Now, this side has the burgundy red. That's the burgundy red now. Now we switched it over. Now we went from the Emperor Gold to the burgundy red. Now let's go over and let's change out our colors. Do a color swap on this one. Isn't that interesting? So that's why we have to do a form of, we have to do a whatchamacallit. Put all the colors together. See how they all react, how different ones have different colors and how they all react. Now, we take all this away. And watch them when they move independently. I need to bring in something else. Let me see. Let's take this out, clean this up. And let's bring in this right there. That's perfect. And we'll start with that one. Let's do this one. See? By themselves, you can see the difference in colors. But by themselves, they still react just like regular screens. They're able to produce colors where they need to be put, colors need to be, despite the screen being a different color. But as I said before, just because they have a color coding technology doesn't mean that because they're different colors, they're all going to react the same way because of the coding. No, the coding will basically be affected a little bit by the color of the screen. The only difference is some will produce a higher contrast and some won't. Some will have fair and some will have better. But when it comes to color and white levels, they'll all perform the same way. Now, we'll take this one down. Whew, I'm telling you, I don't even need to go to the gym lifting these things up. It ain't that heavy. Just to let you know, it's not that heavy. Just me exaggerating on how heavy it is, but it's not that heavy. And it is the burgundy red. See? Despite on how strange they look next to each other, independently by themselves, they all react the same way. Just some pick up different colors, but it doesn't disrupt the picture quality at all. Hey, how you doing? Happy Friday to you too, my friend. And that right there is burgundy we're doing right now. We flip it over, we'll have the gold. See? It doesn't make a difference. They may look strange when you have them side by side, and some may produce better colors, some may produce better contrast levels, but independently when they operate by themselves, they look absolutely fantastic. It's just that it just shows that just because it's a different color and we put that coding in, it doesn't mean they're all going to react the same way. The coding sometimes reacts differently to whatever color we put in to make the screen surface. But either way, like I said, independently, they're still going to pull white levels, colors, contrast levels are going to pull up. Just some are going to pull up better contrast levels than others because some of the products are darker than others. As with the pink is a very light color, and where the green's a little darker, and the dark haze is a very dark color. So it's kind of a dark brown. Okay, so we'll go back just a minute, and then we'll turn this around, and we'll show off the gold, which is the Emperor. Now, like I said, this is under testing. It hasn't gone through our test yet. I don't know why they put those in there. It's like they want to catch you with doing something. Like, if you put copyrighted music in the middle of the demonstration and enough of that plays, that's a copyright strike on you. Like, really? Seriously? In the middle? Oh, don't forget it. It'll turn into a rant. It's like sometimes YouTube just tries to trip you up. Like, what would that be in there for? If you're doing a demonstration, and say you walk away from the camera, which I have a habit of doing from time to time, taking care of something else, and I'd have played enough of that, that'd have gotten me a copyright strike right there. But they're plaguing you to do something. Like, wow, really? And we're switching back over to burgundy. Now we'll go for burgundy. And we'll throw some pink in there, see what happens. And this is pink. That's the swap out. We got now that's pink. That's pink next to burgundy. Now see with the contrast level here, I told you it's going to be higher because it's darker. The raspberry, or I'm going to call it, but the pink it's going to have, it's a more whiter, more brighter color. Contrast levels are going to be fair, as you can see. white levels are going to be higher on the pink, as I said when I was actually showing you the different formulas. So now, take out and we just add the pink. So they all react differently. But independently on their own, you're not going to miss anything at all. Look how bright the pink is next to the white wall. But yet, see the blues here and the blues there? Contrast over here and there. Back to burgundy. See? But what we need to do is we need to get like, because see, I can see this. See, when it comes to the different colors, and I was explaining to you, and I was bringing the containers out, I was showing you which ones would actually produce a higher contrast. And when it came to the pink, the white levels are going to, contrast levels are going to be fair. Like I said, call it Richter and York. I can tell just by looking at it. But as you can see, they all produce the colors that are needed to produce beautiful colors, white levels, contrasts, no matter what color to swap out, just side by side by side. Some are going to show better, higher, brighter colors, and some are going to show lower colors. But all together, when you put them up against themselves, by themselves, they come out flawless. Oh, nice. Now, that's not a black screen, that's a raspberry. That's a red screen. I'll pause that. Now, that right there, actually on this side, this would be over here, the Emperor Gold. And you can see the color of that one, right? That's the Emperor Gold. This is the chocolate. I was trying to figure out how, I know I had one downstairs, but this is the chocolate ambulance rejection exotic. That's chocolate. So you can see side by side, that's the chocolate right there. All right, so we're gonna put the chocolate up. Go back a little bit. That screen is dark brown. That's what we call the chocolate, that's the chocolate ambulite rejection. I don't want to do the fish because everything will pretty much, and we probably could blend everything with the fish.
The new Jabra Elite 85T. Control the noise you block out with advanced active noise cancellation for supreme sounding music and calls. Jabra Elite 85T. Accept no compromise.
Or we can blend everything with that. Usually you can be blend. Ooh, just about everything with that one. That's too easy. So there's the chocolate. Let's take the chocolate and let's take the raspberry. That's chocolate and raspberry next to each other. We'll have to take the screens off the shoes side by side. Different screens, as you can see. Back to the pink. Pink white levels are so high, they can match right up against the white wall. Watch this. The color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
Isn't that pretty cool? So pink's white levels are literally so high that next to a white screen, they could blend into almost near to a white screen. But when you pull up colors, well, the white surface is going to fade. We have to do this demonstration on the Elite screen. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll bring out the Elite screen, we'll drape it down, and we'll do the demonstration on the pink screen, show how high the white levels are on the pink screens versus a white Elite screen. That'd be a good demonstration. Now I got something to do tomorrow. All right. Okay, so we'll get started on that tomorrow. All right, with that being said, hold on for a minute. Color blue.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yep, pink has a beautiful color. Yeah, I definitely got to do that against the whatchamacallit. Oh, you know what? I just thought about something. I'll probably do this tomorrow. We're going to build, we'll get around to it. We're going to build a fish tank projection screen. This is just only to display fish. We're going to make it like a real fish tank. It's really easy to do. Very, very easy project to do. Something you can actually hang on your wall or something like that. But it's a real easy project to do. But I've actually built one way back, and I'm going to actually show you how we're going to build it out of using the projection screen frame and some LED lights, and show you how to build an easy fish tank projection screen. This is nothing for displaying, for abstract art, for decoration for your home. All right, with that being said, thank you for your time. I got to go, and God bless. Abstract art.